What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. I joined NSPPD 2020, and since then it's been testimonies upon testimonies in my life. Last year, December, we decided to expand my family, and by God's grace, by January of this year, it was confirmed that I was pregnant. But by the time we went to the hospital for a test, the report we got was devastating. We were told that it was just an empty sac and that a miscarriage must have occurred since I was bleeding prior to that, and it was caused by multiple fibroids. I was told to come back in 2 weeks to see if the sac had expelled or if a procedure will have to be carried out for the empty sac to be taken out. This was the week of the 21 days fast. In fact, on the last day of the fast, which was the Thanksgiving service, it was 29th of January. During the first service, Pastor Jerry said specifically, "There is a woman here, you are pregnant, and they said it's an empty sac. Go back on a Monday and check, you will carry your baby."
That pregnant woman that they said that is an empty sack, is an empty sack, is an empty sack. As you return back on Monday, I announce that your baby is already there. 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 Let your amen turn.
I just broke down because I knew that that word was for me. By the time it was time for me to go back for my appointment, which was 6th February, my appointment was postponed to 9th February, which was on a Thursday. But it didn't sit right with me because Pastor Jerry had said, go back on a Monday, and my initial appointment date was on a Monday. But despite my best efforts, I could not move the dates from that Thursday. Then on 6th February, which was the initial day, Monday, I was preparing to go for work, and all of a sudden I sneezed and felt like I dislocated my lower back. It was so painful that I couldn't move, I couldn't shift. I had to call in sick at work and just took the day off to rest. By the time my husband got back from work in the evening, he discovered that my condition had worsened and I had to be rushed to the hospital that Monday, 6th February. By the time we got to the emergency unit, I was stabilized and I was rushed in for a scan. During the scan, the lady was just, she kept scanning and she kept looking at the screen, and she was like, "Madam, when did you say your last period was?" I was like, "Okay, it was 2 weeks ago." She said, "That cannot be right. From what I'm seeing here, you are 8 weeks pregnant." Pastor Jerry used to say, "How will you shout?" I did not know what to shout. I did not know how to behave. I was shell-shocked because of the precision of the word. It came through. I had to have that back pain for me to go to the hospital that Monday that Pastor Jerry had said, and that word came to pass. As God will have it, in September, our bouncing baby boy Elroy Ethan Edric was born. I just want to thank Pastor Jerry, thank Pastor Oke, Pastor Ugoro, Mommy Eno for everything you do for us every morning. May the oil on your head never run dry. Indeed, what God cannot do does not exist.